Hey guys, and welcome to Ozzie Reviews. Well, today I'm checking out the Olight H2R Nova Illumination tool. So it's brand new in the box, guys, so I thought I'd do the unboxing for you. Okay, so it flips open, nicely presented there actually. So I've got the torch or the illumination tool, and then I dare say this will be all the accessories with it this side. Okay, so we've got a little Olight brochure on a few different models. We've got the user manual. We've got the head strap. Got a little adhesive piece here, not sure what that's for as yet. And we've got the USB charger. And then obviously the torch itself. Okay, so taking a closer look at the torch. Now the version that I've got here is the neutral white. You can get it in a cool white, but I like the neutral stuff because I find it a lot easier on the eye. Once you start going up with that Kelvin rating, everything gets very white and blinding. So I do very much like the neutral white if I'm given the choice. Now it's very compact this. It's only 11 centimeters in overall length or 4.3 inches. And the body's made from 6061 T6 aluminium, so it's pretty hard and tough, and it's certainly going to take the knocks. Very lightweight, 174 grams or 6.1 ounces, and that's with the battery and the head strap. Also waterproof to IPX8, so in other words that means that it can be submerged up to 2 meters in depth. Now it's impact resistant to 1.5 meters or 4.9 feet. And the bulb that we've got in this one is the Cree XHP50 LED. Now they rate this as 2,300 lumens, which is just a massive amount of light. But obviously you're not going to be using this to see, you know, great distances because the basic principle behind it, you know, it is a head torch or a headlamp. So, you know, it's going to shoot out a wide beam. Now it runs off a rechargeable 18650 battery. It's 3000 mAh. The beam distance on this, they say, goes to 153 meters or 502 feet. But honestly, guys, I really doubt you would be using this any more than probably about 50 meters. But we'll, you know, certainly show it when we get out on the farm. Now there's 5 different beam settings. So the best way to sort of show you that is just bring the box up here, up a bit close to the camera. And you can see there we've got turbo mode, so you know, that's the full 2,300 lumens, and that'll run for well, 1 to 110 minutes. And why they say that is because they've actually got here where it'll drop down to 750 lumens. That's after usually it's you know, been on for 1 minute on the turbo. Okay, so what it'll do is it'll drop back just to prevent overheating. Now the other modes, the high, medium, low and moon. So the high is 600 lumens, medium 150 lumens and low is 30 lumens. Then we have this moon light mode, which is only 1 lumens. So that'll last 45 days. So, you know, if you were using it in like a survival situation, you know, that's pretty good. Okay, so we're going to mount it now with the head strap. So you need to take the pocket clip off for that to happen. So when you do this, just place it in and you'll feel that there's a magnet there. So, I mean, you know, that holds it in, like that's not even strapped in, that still holds it. But we've still got a rubber strap that you put over the top there. And I must admit that holds that in nice and snug. But you can still turn it, you know, for your angles, which is obviously good. So yeah, that's ready to go. So guys, if you want to buy one of these, there's a 5-year Australian warranty from olightstore.com.au and they're $119.95. Now, they also have free shipping on orders $75 and above. So look, it's only recently that I've been dealing with the Olight store, and the manager there, Adam, has just been fantastic to deal with. Very, very keen on providing a good product to people, and I know that he's helped quite a few people out before who have purchased after seeing my review. So guys, honestly, all I can say is Olight have some really decent, innovative products, and if you want an Australian company who's going to help you out, by all means have a look at what they've got to offer. So anyhow, enough talking about it, guys. Let's get out on the farm now and put this through some tests and see just how bright this little headlamp is. So guys, we'll just start with the light on turbo mode. Now, as you can see, like this is just a lot of light. I mean, this is really quite high quality. Now, Coop there, he's only about 6 meters away from me, but you can see just in the general area for sort of, you know, out to, you know, like probably about 10-15 meters, it's ridiculously bright. Then when we go a bit further, we'll see what we can pick up with the camera here. Okay, so you can see there, like it's going and stretching out there, you know, to a good, look, I'd say probably usable, probably about 40 meters. There's actually a fence there in the distance, and that's 50 meters away, but it's a little bit dark. So yeah, look, definitely out to that sort of 40 meters would be, you know, quite usable. But your general use is going to be at this sort of distance, you know, 10-15 meters away or even closer. So let's go through a couple of the different modes now. So we're back now to the lowest mode. Now, honestly, like you could use this if you wanted to, you know, be in more of a confined space, like you're underneath a car fixing that or something. So we'll actually try that in a moment. Now let's go up to the next level, medium. Now medium is really good. I'd actually probably suggest that medium would probably be quite useful, you know, in that close sort of space or proximity, because if you went to high, you'd probably get a fair bit of light bouncing back, you know, onto you. So yeah, that's quite good. Let's go back up to high now. So there's high, and yeah, as you can see, just yeah, insane the amount of light that it's pumping out. Okay guys, so you know, like if you want to change a flat tire, for example, I mean, this is on the high mode, so it's definitely, you know, pumping out a heap of light. Now if you wanted to save on that, let's go back down to low. I mean, look, low, you're going to be able to do it. Now if we go up to medium, yeah, like medium's actually quite adequate. And then you know, if you're going to be working under a vehicle, like I'll just lie down under the vehicle now, and let's just have a look at how the light appears. Okay, so when you're working on your ute or you're under your vehicle, like I can see here with it on medium, you know, it's quite ample just to look around, you know, just to work on whatever. So if we go up to high, let's have a look at that. Yeah, a bit brighter, I squint a little bit with just a bit of the light bouncing back. So for actual length of use with the torch, I'd probably go back to medium, but this is on low now. Yeah, I'd like a little bit more than that. Medium. Yeah, medium just seems to be the sweet spot for, you know, up close work. So I'll just show you very quickly, guys, with the charging of it. So when you've plugged it in, it's just on green, and then it's a magnet, and you can't get it wrong. As soon as it attaches to the back there, it just turns red and starts charging. Okay guys, I'm going to wrap up my final thoughts on the H2R Nova from Olight. Now I've had this on for about an hour, and I must admit it hasn't given me a headache, or it's not uncomfortable to wear. It actually feels quite comfortable. You can also wear it with a cap, although, you know, it doesn't fit as flush against your forehead as what it does, you know, when you're not wearing a hat. A couple of things you want to think about the practicality when looking at one of these headlamps is, you know, when you're out and you're hunting, you might have shot game or something like that, and you want to go pick up some rabbits, for example. Well, you're not walking around, you know, with one hand using a torch. You've got both hands free, and that's the big benefit of having one of these. Also too, like if you've got one and it's just sitting in your car overnight there, if you do break down and you need to change something or check something in the dark, well, obviously it gives you that capability of having both hands free as well. So there's a lot of positives and benefits to actually having one of these. Now guys, I can't fault the product. You know, it just doesn't miss a beat. All the Olight products that I've had, they're just very, very good. I must admit they're very high quality, and I've had no problems whatsoever. So that, in combination with having the Australian distributor here, who's very keen to help fellow Aussies and shooters out, like, what a great combination. You're back with a good 5-year warranty on their stuff, so you can't go wrong. Anyhow guys, if you want to have a look at them closer, as I said, olightstore.com.au is where I get mine from. Check it out and I'm sure you'll be pretty happy with it. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed the review, so till next time, we'll catch you then.